closed, all set. Away and running. Slow to go is Keefi. Good rail speed today from Pylon while drifting out. Apache breaks well, and so did Sapanara. And those three have quite a separation over First Rule, who's already 6 lengths down from a tearaway leader at 5-1, which is Pylon. Second last against the inside is Keefi, and doing it the right way is last of all. The 4 furlong pole fast approaches for Pylon, nice and relaxed, and the ears are pricked too. Shows the way 3/4 of a length, but Apache is right there, the thorn in his side in that second place position. Keefi has a sweet rail skimming run. First Rule in between rivals. Sapanara is deep on the track, and doing it the right way is last of all. Midpoint of the one and only turn. Passing the 5/16, Pylon calls the shots. Apache continues the chase. Sapanara creeping closer in the white cap on the far outside, and going very wide was Pylon, and that was costly as they turned for home. Sapanara is the first one to make the move on Pylon. The rail belongs to First Rule. They're deep into the stretch. Pylon now straight as an arrow and getting on track and kicks away once again. Sapanara drifted out wide. First Rule is closing late, but it's too late to catch Pylon in the first of the day. To beat First Rule, Sapanara, and Apache. Away and running. Great speed from Lee Alejandro today, but there goes Honest Rogue and Wild Alex. So now as the dust settles, Honest Rogue takes the pace in his hands, and Wild Alex is right there getting closer to under that tight rein, and Luis Alberto came away in third as they're in program order. Chica Chuck's in fourth, Taporical's fifth, and Lee Alejandro broke like a rocket, then soon outpaced. 3.5 furlongs to go, and it's Honest Rogue with speed on display, the leads one. Wild Alex is right there with no excuses, lurking in the shadows, and a distant third is Luis Alberto. Taporical up the rail, and Chica Chuck goes wide. At the quarter pole, here comes Wild Alex to take the fight to Honest Rogue, but Honest Rogue hasn't waved the white flag yet. These two kick on past the quarter pole. Wild Alex is on the outside. Honest Rogue scrapes paint. They're into the stretch, and Honest Rogue is taking the fight to Wild Alex inside the final furlong. Chica Chuck is closing good ground too, but at the 16th pole, Wild Alex kicked away. Taporical looms a winning threat, but still on top is Wild Alex. Taporical late on the scene. Wild Alex got it by a neck. Over Taporical, Chica Chuck, Luis Alberto. Away and running to a nice level start. Good speed on the rail for Cup of Life today. There goes Reiterate in the house yellow. Epicurean is 3 deep and 4 wide as Luck Be a Lady tonight in the opening half furlong. And Some is 9 chases a 4-pronged attack in front of her face. They race down to the 4, and the leader is Cup of Life, but that lead is only a desperate nose to Epicurean. And Luck Be a Lady tonight is right there in hand at the 3.5. Tracking the speed from fourth is Reiterate, and Some is 9 is still last of the 5. They swing the side, and now Epicurean puts that nose in front, but Luck Be a Lady tonight is poised to take her on. Cup of Life comes under a vigorous drive, Reiterates at this one pace. Some is 9 has been at the back since the starter said go. They're homeward bound now, and Luck Be a Lady tonight has now kicked away from the opposition and kicks away by 1. Epicurean is trying to hold second. The rail belongs to Reiterate at the 16th pole, and now Luck Be a Lady tonight pads that lead to 1. Epicurean is running a cheeky race, and so is Reiterate. They're down to the finish. Luck Be a Lady tonight has held them off, including Reiterate, who was second. Epicurean was third. Some is 9 was fourth. Away and running to a nice level start. Speed today from Burks looking for 5 in a row. Helium is one path off the inside and the rail belongs to No Sabe Nada. Irish Cork is getting closer at the 7.5 in front of Wish for Peace. And Mischief Afoot has to come with a monumental close. Around the first turn they go. And Burks controls the splits. And looking good too. Shows the way by almost one. Irish Cork is right there shadowing his speed in that second place position. And Helium is a ground saving third. Deep on the course, No Sabe Nada, sensing a slower pace to get a little bit closer, only a length and a half off the lead, which is held by Burks. Second last past the 5.5 is Wish for Peace under a loose rein, and Mischief Afoot is caught up to the other 5. 5 furlongs out from the winning line, and Burks continues to have things all his own way, hasn't been asked yet. Leads by only a half. Irish Cork is right there in a feisty mood and takes the fight to Burks past the 4. And No Sabe Nada is caught wide on both turns. Helium has no excuses with a pace to chase. Second last is Mischief Afoot, and Wish for Peace is dropped to the tail. 3 furlongs to go. Burks gets asked the question. Irish Cork raising the stakes. No Sabe Nada now creeps closer on the far outside, and Helium's in there for the fight as well. They pass the quarter pole, and out No Sabe Nada comes calling for the lead, and confidently kicks for home with a 1.5 length cushion. Deep on the course is Helium, the gray is Irish Cork, and Burks gave way. Mischief Afoot is closing good ground too. Inside the final 200 yards, and No Sabe Nada has kicked away at 8-1 and just pouring it on. No Sabe Nada with a dazzling victory today to beat Helium, Irish Cork, and Mischief Afoot. Away and running. Good speed in the center from Blonde Samaritan. There goes Shea Soleil, and the rail belongs to the favorite Rugalac. And deep on the course is In Her Cup, so under the line for the first time, the pace is swift. And Rugalac leads the charge, but In Her Cup adds fuel to the fire. And Shea Soleil smartly backs off the speed, but is hard to hold at the 6 furlong pole. Mo Bills chases a hot pace in that 4th place position. Graceful Union tracks the other 4. Second last is Pink Sunset, and Blonde Samaritan worked over to the rail. 5.5 furlongs to go, and Rugalac is now settled into her stride and shows the way by a length and a tail, but Shea Soleil is ready to take another crack at this leader. Opening quarter in 23-1. Mo Bills has no excuses today, now scrapes paint in 3rd. Inner Cup's been shuffled to 4th, while Graceful Union in the pink sleeves goes wide in 5th. Blonde Samaritan trying to squeeze on through a very tight spot, and Pink Sunset is last of all. Around the bend at the 3 they go. Rugalac continues to carve out the clock, but Mo Bills is trying to pounce when it counts in that 2nd place position. Shea Soleil comes under a ride, and Blonde Samaritan gathers momentum along with Graceful Union. The quarter pole passes for Rugalac, who's trying to see this through for another 3/16 of a mile. Mo Bills is given game chase, they're homeward bound. Rugalac still leading. Mo Bills is still chasing. Blonde Samaritan is showing up late. Rugalac is huffing and puffing while Mo Bills takes the lead away from the 3-5 favorite, and Mo Bills pulls away. Blonde Samaritan moves into 2nd. Mo Bills has won it. Blonde Samaritan was 2nd, Rugalac went too fast too early, and Graceful Union was 4th. Away and running. Slow to go was Alpha Whiskey. Good speed from Grand Mac Allen today. Touchdown Montaz is also right there in the chasing front herd. And the Great Gazoo came away a handy third. Bright forecast is deep on the course. And last of all in the opening furlong at 6-5 is Alpha Whiskey. So it's touchdown Montage to take the lead and kick away by almost two. Grand Mac Allen has to re-rally from the second place position. Bright forecast now lands third, while the Great Gazoo's in a bit of traffic passing the 4.5, or the 3.5, I should say, and Alpha Risky continues to bring up the rear. They go past the 3. Touchdown Montage coming back to the face of the field, and Bright Forecast is poised to play his hand. Grand Mac Allen comes under the whip. The Great Gazoo goes wide, and Alpha Whiskey needs to do a lot better at the top of the stretch. Touchdown Montage hugs that corner like a train on tracks and shot away by 2. Now Alpha Risky is getting on track in that purple cap and closing in a big way. And Bright Forecast is battling on 2. Touchdown Montage is huffing and puffing now. And Alpha Whiskey surges past them all. From off the pace today, Alpha Whiskey has won it over Bright Forecast, and then came Touchdown Montage. The gate. Away and running. Stumbling start for Scoop Dog today, but Severe breaks as smooth as silk. My Danny Boy is going to chase this lonesome leader, and Brother Brad came away in a good stalking position at the 7.5. Award nominated joins that rival for that third place position, and deep on the track is Only God Can Judge Me, a sweet rail skimming ride for Mystery Mo. Second last is Scoop Dog, and Sea Ghost is at the back of the pack. So Severe off the inside shows the way past the 6 and the lead 3/4 of a length. Brother Brad is on hold while the ground saving second, and My Danny Boy won't let the top 2 get away at the 5.5. Is only a length and a half down from the leader, which is held by Severe. Award nominated is right there in a cozy position in that 4th place position and gets real close too. Mystery Mo stays at the rail. Only God Can Judge Me now lands that 5th place position. Scoop Dog second last, and Sea Ghost would have to pass them all with 4 furlongs to go. So Severe still has the pace in his hands. The lead is 1. As they navigate the far turn run, creeping closer on the outside is My Danny Boy, driving hard in that 2nd place spot. Brother Brad continues to protect the rail. Award nominated comes under a ride. Mystery Mo starts to pick him off one by one and trying to close in his Scoop Dog against the rail. Passing the quarter pole, and Severe has led him a long way. My Danny Boy has chased throughout. Mystery Mo is getting on track in the white cap. They turn for home, and here comes Mystery Mo. Mystery Mo's up the inside trying to get past Severe, who drifts out badly. 1 furlong to go. Severe still giving plenty. Mystery Mo is still chasing, but they couldn't beat what they couldn't catch, and they could not catch Severe today. Mystery Mo was second, Brother Brad was third, and My Danny Boy finished fourth. Away and running. Nice level start as Jokemeister, true to form with that early speed, but Super Quality adds fuel to the fire, and Southern Lad taps on the brakes to be in third. Edward Madden came away in that fourth place position with a gap of 4. Back to Call Me Maestro, another Lulu. Those are the first 6, and Notion to Tap It is tailed off badly at the 4.5. So Super Quality takes the lead away from Jokemeister with 4 furlongs to go, and there's no breathers up top as this pace is swift. A distant third on the outside is Edward Madden trying to outrun those odds, and Southern Lad rides that rail. Call Me Maestro in front of 2, which is another Lulu, and Notion to Tap It as they approach the quarter pole. Super Quality made short work of Jokemeister today and has a sizable lead as they turn for home. Super Quality, the one they have a catch at the 3/16th pole, is massed a good lead too. Another Lulu closing in good ground. Deep on the track is Edward Madden, and closing up the rail is Notion to Tap It. There's a 16th to go. Super Quality still holding them at bay. Another Lulu is absolutely flying, but time is up. Super Quality at even money, the favorite obliges over another Lulu, Notion to Tap It, and Edward Madden.